guys! I am so annoyed. Or at least that's the book tag I'm doing today. It's the I'm so annoyed tag. I was tagged by Tammy over at Protagonist Pub, so thank you so much for tagging me. So without further ado, let's just get to it. Alright, question 1 is, do publishers ever do things that you find annoying? Share an example. Yes, I think we all get annoyed by publishers sometimes. I did a rant about this recently in my February wrap-up, so you can go watch that for another rant, but very similar in content. I recently reread Melanie Dickinson's books, and it reminded me of something. So you see these books? 2 of these are in the same series. Take a guess as to which 2. This one, and this one. If you said these 2, you're wrong. For some reason, these 2 are in the same series. Why? Why? I don't get it. Also, I'm gonna agree with the consensus of literally everyone else doing this tag. No series name, no number, which these are kind of more standalones, but you still, I mean, there still can, like, there's still, you know, spoilers for the other books, which, if you're reading fairy tale retellings, you're probably gonna want happy endings like these books have, so probably not that big of a deal, but still. Why? Please give the series numbers on the spines. Please, 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 please. And then the other thing that is a me problem, that I don't think, this is my unique answer to this question, which means, of course, you all know what series this is talking about. Yeah, of course, it's Narnia. But, this is an omnibus copy. But, let me put it over here, actually. What order are these books in? They're wrong. They're in the wrong order. To get books in the right order, you have to go back to, like, the 70s or something. Like, copies that were published or printed in the 70s. Like, it's not fair. It's just not. It's just wrong. Every Chronicles of Narnia that's printed today, at least in America, and I assume it's the same overseas as well, but I'm not sure. But every Narnia book printed in America today is published in chronological order. So Magician's Nephew at 1, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe at 2, so on and so forth. Whereas the original publication order is actually the order that the books go best in. I will die on this hill. Not really, but, like, I am correct here. I think I am correct here that they should go in publication order, which is Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, Silver Chair, Horse and His Boy, Magician's Nephew, Last Battle. That is the order that makes the most sense. That is the order that they are the best in. Fight me. So the fact that you can't get new editions of Narnia published in the correct order is just kind of annoying to me. So yeah, that's the Morgan-specific rant of this video. Have you ever been annoyed by a spoiler, even as simple as someone telling you there's a great twist? I don't get annoyed if someone tells me there's a great twist. Like, I expect a twist in most books. Some sort of a twist at near the end, or like the, 3/4 mark. So, no, I don't get annoyed by that. I mean, I guess if somebody, like, spoiled the actual, like, ending of the book, then maybe, but not really. Like, for example, let me pull this book off. Oops. I am on the struggle bus today. Okay, so, for example, like, I know enough of narrative structure to know that in this book, when the day comes, the main character wants something at the beginning. Like, she's got her mind set on what she wants for her life. I know enough of narrative structure to know if the main character has a goal in mind at the beginning and has made her most important decision of the book by the first page of the book, something's going to happen. Like, I don't know what, but I know something's going to happen to make her have to change that. So, that kind of thing I'm not, like... Now, if you told me somebody dies, yeah, I'd probably be annoyed by that. Have you ever been annoyed by what you discovered in a little free library, book sale, or used bookstore? Tell us what you found and why it was so annoying. Not really. I've never been to a little free library. I think there's a few, like, kind of nearby me, like within an hour, but none really close by, that I've been considering checking out, but I've never actually done that. The only thing that was kind of annoying to me at a used bookstore was that, I bought a book from the Christian section, and then discovered that it was actually Mormon, which, I mean, I gave the book a shot, and I just didn't like it, but that kind of annoyed me, because, like, it was a clean romance, I think, but it wasn't Christian, so that was a little annoying, just because, technically, but it could have been also, I'm not sure if that bookstore calls it the Christian section or the inspirational section, because I feel like there would be a difference there. So, yeah. But that was like the most annoying thing. Oh, also, the used bookstore I go to, a lot of times, like, there is a little bit of rhyme and reason to their order. Like, they have things kind of in alphabetical order of the author's last name, but they're not always correct, so that can get a little annoying, but not, I mean, that's not majorly annoying. All right. When it comes to short story collections, are you annoyed if there is a novella in the middle of the collection? I've never seen that, but no. I don't know why I would be annoyed. Yeah, I don't get that. I guess just like you want short stories, like short, very short ones, and you come across a medium-sized story, but like, I don't really care. And if I like the story, I mean, I'd like it to go on longer, I guess. Not like overly long, obviously, but you know. If it merited the length of a novella, then sure, why not? Deckled edges, beautiful or annoying? I don't care either way. Like, sure, deckled edges on special editions especially, like, yeah, that's fine. But I'm not going to be upset if they don't have deckled edges. Let's see. Other people's annotations in a used book or library book. Annoying or are you okay with it? Library book you probably shouldn't mark up. I've gotten, like, annotations in school books that I've bought before that were fine. I think so. Now, if you get them in a school book, you do have to check them, like, are you actually right? And sometimes they're not. The other book that I've got that's got annotations that I bought used. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yes. And I loved this one. This one was the right kind of petty. If you see here, the person wrote dark hair and then gave a page citation. And if you go to that page, what page is it? 278. Let's see. 278. Yeah, the person has underlined where it says that the baby has dark hair. I find that very hilarious. And I don't know if I would necessarily notice that, but yes, that was great. So no, that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Now, if you've written over the words on the page, then yeah, that would probably bother me. I made it harder to read the book. All right. If there's a series or a collection of certain kinds of books, like an imprint, and changes are made, are you annoyed or okay with it? If yes, give us an example. I did at the beginning with that Melanie Dickerson series, because that's annoying to me, because they're in the same series, and like, it changed mid-run, and I don't think they're gonna, and it was the last book, like, it was a trilogy. The last book in a trilogy is just different. Why? I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, I mean, I am actually not, I'm one of those weird people that I don't necessarily care if my books, like, I have different editions of a book, like my personal Narnia collection of, like, the different books separately, not just in an omnibus, I think I have 3 or 4 different kinds. Like, I have a movie edition of Lion and Prince Caspian. I've got, like, the nice color illustration edition for Magician's Nephew, Voyage, and I think Horse and His Boy now. That's probably my favorite edition. I want special editions of Narnia. Please give me special editions of Narnia. Why doesn't that exist? Anyway. Short rant. I will not keep going, but I want special editions of Narnia. If you are a publisher, please give me special... If you are I think it's HarperCollins that publishes them, please. I will give you money. Please. Or my husband will, on my behalf, and give it to me for a present. Please, I want special editions of Narnia. They don't really exist unless you are willing to pay multiple hundreds of dollars, and I'm not willing to do that. But I have thought about it. Not really, but there was one at my local used bookstore of, like, there's a really pretty Narnia cover that they had. Like, it was behind the counter, so we knew it would be expensive, but I was with my mom, and she asked how much that is. And it was like $100, and I'm like, I cannot justify that for a book that I already own. But I want that. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my description. I have, the movie editions of Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Caspian. The pretty illustrated edition, color illustration editions for Voyage, and Nephew, and now Horse. I've got, like, the short mass market paperback version of Chair and Battle. And then I have a hardcover copy of Lion and Chair. And then I have another, like, 60s or 70s print run that I found, like, in a secondhand shop of Lion, because it has a 1 on the spine. And I wanted a Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe with a 1 on the spine. I don't mind that because there are versions of them that match. It is a little annoying with the Melanie Dickerson series that they don't match. And there's not a version that does match. Like, If there was a version that did match, I wouldn't care that I had the different matching, not matching versions. But the fact that there's not a version that matches kind of drives me a little bit crazy. But it's fine. Alright. Do the decisions of the characters in a novel ever annoy you? Yes. Share the book and what decisions you found annoying. I don't know if I can think of one off the top of my head. But like, yeah, if a character is if a character's being stupid, then a character is being stupid, and that annoys me. Not like annoys if, you know, it's not a huge deal. I can still give a book 5 stars even if the character is being stupid, I think. I'm not sure if I can think of an example where I did that, but yeah, character can be stupid. It's fine. Part of that is sometimes like, you know, in a slow burn romance, yeah, that's gonna be stupid characters. Like, characters are gonna be stupid. And, for example, Pride and Prejudice. Do they kind of annoy me sometimes? Yeah. Well, it's more the side characters, I guess, but do Darcy and Lizzie even annoy me sometimes? Yeah, they're stupid sometimes. But I love that book so much. Like, does Emma annoy me? Oh my goodness, Emma drives me crazy, but that is my second favorite Jane Austen. Because of Mr. Knightley. But still, Emma kind of drives me crazy. She's supposed to, though. Like, that's the point. So, yeah, it's not majorly annoying. And watch decisions, everything Emma does. Up until Box Hill. Everything Emma does annoys me. Not quite, but most of the things Emma does, at least, annoy me. Before Box Hill. Are you ever annoyed by how someone organizes their books, and what do you find annoying? I don't know if I'm necessarily annoyed by how... Okay, well, I mentioned in my local used bookstore that sometimes things get, like, it's hard to find, which it's also a huge bookstore. I know they don't do, like, go through and make sure everything is, you know, in the right order. So, yeah, whatever, they can't really do that. Sometimes it's annoying that you can't find things easily. And, like, what they'll do is they'll have normal books, like, on shelves standing up, but then they'll have, like, a shelf that's dedicated to... books that are this size that are, like, laying down, and then it's stacked up and up. And sometimes it's stacked in, like, 2 stacks, so, like, there'll be a stack here, and then a stack in front of it, so you have to move the stack in front of it, so whatever. I'm used to it. I've been going there for years and years and years. As long as I can remember, we've been going there. Like, I don't remember my first trip to that store. I've been going there so long, and it's great. I love that place. I'd spend money when I go there. So a lot of times it's credit money, like trade money, because I've taken books there, so that's fine. I don't spend real money. But anyways, so that kind of is annoying. The only other person who's like organization of books can bother, like really annoys me, is my husband. Sorry, honey. I know you watch this, but just because it affects me. Like if I'm watching somebody on BookTube, their organization of books doesn't affect me. My husband's does actually. So if I'm looking for a book and he does not have them any rhyme or reason, then yeah, that's a little annoying. But I don't understand rainbow shelves. And I don't understand the people who turn the books spine in, because apparently people do that. People in this tag have been talking about people turning the book spine in. I don't get that. I don't get rainbow shelves. I don't see how you find anything on the rainbow shelves. But that's your prerogative. Your shelf. You can do what you want with it. But yeah. I don't really get annoyed by people that just, I don't know, strangers' bookshelves. Or even people I don't live with. It's just people. It's just my husband. I'm not good at that. Only people I really get annoyed with are, you know, my family, people whose bookshelves I'm actually looking at in real life, and like, oh, hey, book, that I can actually pull them off. If I'm just looking at it on a screen, then I don't care. Like, do what you want. I'm just confused by the rainbow shelves. Share something bookish that you find annoying. I already said that Narnia doesn't have any special editions, so... and publication order of Narnia is also very annoying to me. Or lack of publication order, chronological order. But other than that, like, yeah, that's not, I don't know how much else I find that's annoying. Because, I mean, I am that weird book person who actually enjoys dog earing. Not necessarily enjoys, I just do it. I know gaps of shock and horror coming from the viewer right now, but I do dog ear. I don't know if I broke this spine, if it was already broken. I don't care that this spine is broken, which I guess most people don't care with a mass market, but I don't care. I set my books like this and leave them for days at a time. Like, I do everything that book people usually say that they hate. So yeah, I don't find a lot of bookish things annoying. Just please give me Narnia special editions. But yeah, so that is the I'm So Annoyed tag. Thank you again to Tammy for tagging me. This was really fun. I like doing this. It's nice to get a little bit of a rant out. Especially about those Melanie Dickerson covers, man. I don't get it. And I'm going to tag Celestria, and I'm going to tag Lindsay from DFCG. Obviously, do not feel pressure to do this. And Lindsay, please, no offense about the rainbow bookshelves. I just don't understand. But, yeah. So I'm going to tag you too. Obviously, you know, no pressure to do it. I just thought it would be fun to tag people. So, yeah. Let me know something bookish that you find annoying. And let me know if there's any, like, classics that you like that you can never find special editions of. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, Lord of the Rings has plenty of special editions. I know, because my husband has bought me. I love you, honey. You're wonderful. I love that you have done this. He has bought me, like, 5 different kinds of Lord of the Rings. I had to tell him, we have enough now. Please don't get me any more. I have enough now. I never thought I'd have enough editions of Lord of the Rings, but I have enough now. He's going to take this video and start looking for Narnia special editions for a reasonable price, isn't he? Yes, that's what he's going to do. Hey, if you find one for under... I'm having a conversation with my husband now. But anyway, yeah, no Narnia special editions other than that one. But again, that was an unreasonable price. I'm not paying that for a book I already own. But anyway, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye!